Hey guys, welcome back to Flipping Nuts. I'm Bobby, and yeah, you bet, I'm flipping nuts. I working on a new project today, working on a Mazda 6. I picked this thing up. If I can get this thing going, it'd be great, and maybe it'll do some good for somebody. So anyway, let's get on it, see what we can figure out about this car, and figure out why it's not running, and we'll go from there. Alright, so here it is, guys. It's a Mazda 6. I believe it's a 2007. Got a bunch of miles on it, I think like 180,000. Again, I don't know too much about this car. The story on the car is that it overheated, and right as it was getting hot, it shut down, and then the person had it towed home, and it would not restart even though they did make sure it had coolant, and they kind of just needed to get something else as quickly as possible, and so they just dumped the car. So you know, you have to take what they tell you with a grain of salt, and try and, you know, just assume the best and plan for the worst, right? So this is what we're dealing with. I honestly don't know too much about this car other than what I just told you, so we're going to be diving into it together. This is the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder, I think, and first thing I'm going to do is these things are kind of notorious for fuel pump failure. I don't know if that has anything to do with if it got hot and it has a fail-safe that keeps the engine from catastrophic failure, and it just shuts the pump off so the car will quit running. That seems likely to me, but one of the other things I've read is that these things, when they get hot, the piston rings disintegrate and you lose all your compression. And the compression doesn't sound real good on this car. They never do, actually. So I'm not real sure if that's it or not. I'm going to try just a quick check just to see. I'm going to see if I can turn it over with some starting fluid. And if the car will fire, that at least help me eliminate whether it's a fuel pump or fuel relay, or give me a place to start, you know. So anyway, let me go ahead and get started to do that. Alright, so I'm going to do is pop. If I can get this loose, and then what I'm going to do is see if I can go ahead and get some starting fluid in here, see if the car will fire. If it won't, if I can't get any fire, then I'll go ahead and back up and I'll do a compression check, and I'll do a check to make sure the car is getting fire, and then we'll go from there. But this is just kind of like take the easiest route first to kind of dive into it and then see where we end up. Okay, go ahead. Give it gas. Okay. All right. So try one more time. Okay. So anyway, that takes care of that part of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and see if I got fire. And while I'm there, obviously I'll be able to do a compression check. So that was unfortunately what I was afraid of. So anyway, we'll just have to keep going, see where we end up. Oh, okay. So it is a 2.3 4-cylinder. Alright, my bad. Basically the same engine as the little Mitsubishi. Probably, for all I know, it is a Mitsubishi engine. So anyway, so we're gonna take these coil packs off and get in there. I am seeing a good bit of oil residue on top there. That's never a really good sign. Alright, so let me get that going and see where we're at. The firing order on these is going to be 1 3 4 2. 1 2 3 4. 1 3 4 2 is the firing order. what I'm going to do is take all these out for your coils, ignition coils. And I have a little tester. She's going to help me. It's much easier if you have somebody to help you. She's going to help me test if I have any fire. Oh. Okay. And then if I do have fire, which I actually kind of hoping I don't, because I would rather figure out why I don't have fire than that I have no compression in this motor, which unfortunately is what it sounds like. I am hoping for the best though. These, wow, these are definitely full of oil. Okay. Okay. Now, as you can see, I have fire on number 4. Turn it off. Oh my goodness. There is so much oil. There should never be this much oil in here, guys. I don't know if you saw that. I had the stupid camera angle off. I don't know if you saw that or not, but this is completely full of oil. Should never have that much. I can't imagine how this car had any juice. I'm not really sure why that would happen. The only thing I can think is coolant. Why it would have that much in there, although the dipstick is reading normal. Go ahead. Okay. Now, one thing might be that these plugs are fouled from all this oil in here, so that would be good. But either way, I'm going to have to do a compression check. So, do these other two. Make sure I got fire on all coils. Yeah, each one of these is completely full of oil, which is not okay. I'm not seeing any coolant, which is kind of a good sign. Okay. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. All right. Wait. Okay. All right. This one came off, but I saw that it had a little bit of juice there. Anyway, guys, so next thing I'm going to do is compression check. What I don't think you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you can't see. Number one, I mean, you can see how much oil is on this tester. These are actually pretty handy, by the way. I'm going to have to clean that one off. But not real sure how to get you in here so you can see how much oil is in these, each one of these cylinder where the spark plugs are, but they're completely full. So not really sure how that would happen except from getting hot. But anyway, let me go ahead and get these spark plugs out of here and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for that video on the at least kind of getting an idea of what's wrong with the car. It is unfortunate that the motor is going to probably need to be replaced, or it needs a new head, which is essentially the same thing. So, but as you can see behind me, I did go ahead and get a motor for it. So we will be going ahead and put this motor in. Hopefully that'll take care of it. So stay tuned. Video 2, I'm actually going to start that right now, and we'll see how it goes. See you in a few minutes.